In 2026, millions of Americans are rethinking what retirement really means. Forget overpriced condos, rising healthcare bills, and endless stress. The smartest retirees are packing their bags, chasing sunshine, and discovering countries where $1,000 a month buys comfort, culture, and freedom. From European coastlines to tropical islands, these destinations offer safety, simplicity, and luxury on a small budget. No, this isn't fantasy, it's the new retirement revolution. So grab your passport, leave the cold winters behind, and let's explore 10 incredible countries where smart Americans are retiring right now. Number 10. Albania. If you've ever dreamed of retiring in Europe but thought your wallet would have to stay back in the States, Albania might just change your mind. This tiny Balkan nation, wedged between Greece, Montenegro, and the Adriatic Sea, is quietly becoming one of the smartest retirement destinations for Americans in 2026. Why? Because here, your US Social Security check suddenly stretches like it's on performance-enhancing drugs. The cost of living in most Albanian cities is 50 to 65% cheaper than in the US. A one-bedroom apartment outside the capital, Tirana, rents for just $350 to $500 per month, utilities hover around $100, and you can enjoy fresh local meals for $5 to $8. A full month's living, rent, food, transport, and even health insurance often stays under $1,200. That's less than the average HOA fee in Florida, but cheap doesn't mean low quality. Albania offers a rich European lifestyle, historic Ottoman architecture, turquoise beaches along the Albanian Riviera, mountain villages that look like postcards, and Mediterranean cuisine that rivals Greece and Italy at half the cost. Towns like Saranda, Vlore, and Berat are already seeing small but steady American expat communities pop up. One of the biggest perks? No visa headaches. US citizens can stay in Albania for up to 365 days visa-free, one of the most generous policies in Europe. Many retirees also praise the friendly locals and the fact that English is surprisingly common among younger generations. Healthcare is another underrated bonus. Private clinics in Tirana and Durrës offer solid care at a fraction of US costs. A routine doctor visit may run just $20 to $30. In short, Albania is like Europe's best-kept secret. Mediterranean views without Mediterranean prices. Smart retirees are catching on early, locking in cheap rentals and beachfront living while it's still undiscovered. Because 5 years from now, this place won't be a secret anymore. Number 9. Malta. Imagine waking up to sea breezes, cobblestone streets, and a cafe latte overlooking the Mediterranean. That's daily life in Malta, one of the smartest retirement destinations for Americans in 2026. Tucked between Sicily and North Africa, this island nation offers a near-perfect blend of European sophistication, political stability, English-speaking locals, and warm weather for 300 days a year. While Malta isn't the cheapest country in Europe, it delivers premium living for a fair cost. Retirees can rent a cozy apartment in Sliema or St. Paul's Bay for $800 to $1,200 a month, while utilities and internet average around $150. Groceries and fresh produce are plentiful. Think $1 tomatoes grown locally and Mediterranean fish dinners for $10. The average total monthly cost for a modest lifestyle sits between $1,600 to $2,000, still far below most American coastal cities. Malta is a healthcare powerhouse too, ranked among the top 5 in Europe by the World Health Organization. Expats praise the dual public and private systems, where a private doctor's visit might cost $25 to $40, and pharmacy prices are stunningly low. And here's what truly makes Malta shine. It's stress-free living with first-world convenience. English is an official language, the crime rate is among the lowest in Europe, and visa pathways like the Malta Retirement Program make long-term residence surprisingly simple for Americans. The culture? It's a cinematic mix of Italian, British, and Arabic influences. Think sun-drenched limestone towns, 16th-century fortresses, and music festivals that keep locals out until sunrise. Retirees often settle in places like Gozo, Sliema, or Valletta, where mornings start with espresso by the sea and afternoons end with golden sunsets over limestone cliffs. It's not just affordable, and it's deeply livable, offering world-class healthcare, safety, and endless sunshine. For retirees wanting Europe's elegance without Europe's price tag, Malta is the jackpot. Number 8. Belize. If you've ever dreamed of Caribbean life without needing a translator or losing your savings, Belize might be your tropical soulmate. Nestled between Mexico and Guatemala, this English-speaking country has become a magnet for smart retirees looking for warm weather, simplicity, and dollar-friendly living. Belize is a rare Caribbean nation where Americans feel instantly at home. No language barriers, no massive visa hoops, and they even accept US dollars almost everywhere. A retiree can rent a comfortable home outside tourist hotspots like Ambergris Caye for $400 to $700 per month, enjoy beachfront meals for $6, and cover all monthly costs for about $1,200 to $1,600. One of Belize's best secrets is its Qualified Retired Persons (QRP) program, allowing Americans over 45 to live there almost tax-free. Imported personal goods and pensions aren't taxed, and residency renewals are straightforward. It's a retiree's dream in bureaucratic form. The pace of life is slow, but that's the charm. Most retirees settle in Corozal, Plasencia, or Hopkins, where colorful wooden homes line quiet beaches and golf carts replace cars. Grocery bills are light, local fruits like papayas and pineapples sell for under $1, and local fish markets offer fresh catches at unbeatable prices. Healthcare is affordable, though limited in rural areas. Basic doctor visits cost around $25 to $40, while more complex procedures are often handled in nearby Mexico. Belize's culture is an easygoing blend of Caribbean, Latin, and Creole rhythms. English signs, reggae beats, and friendly good mornings make daily life feel like a permanent vacation. Belize isn't just about hammocks and coconuts, it's about freedom. Freedom from cold winters, financial stress, and overcomplicated systems. For Americans dreaming of beachfront sunsets without a billionaire budget, Belize is the answer. Number 7. Paraguay. If you want to live quietly, comfortably, and cheaply, without being surrounded by tourists, Paraguay might surprise you. This landlocked South American gem is finally getting attention as one of the most affordable countries where smart Americans are retiring in 2026. Paraguay's capital, Asunción, feels like a slower, friendlier version of Latin America's big cities, and the cost of living will make your jaw drop. A modern one-bedroom apartment outside the city center rents for $250 to $400 a month. Utilities cost about $70, and local food markets sell fresh produce for pennies. You can easily live well on $900 to $1,200 a month. What sets Paraguay apart is how simple it is to stay long-term. Americans can apply for permanent residency after arrival, one of the easiest processes in South America. After 3 years, you can even pursue citizenship. The country's economy is stable, its people are warm, and its safety levels are improving year after year. Life in Paraguay is slow-paced but full of charm. Think backyard barbecues, quiet siestas, and wide-open skies. Locals take pride in hospitality, and expats say it's one of the easiest places in South America to make friends. Healthcare is another plus. Private hospitals in Asunción offer good care at low cost. Doctor visits average $30 to $50, and medications are affordable. Paraguay's beauty is subtle but real. Endless grasslands, rivers, and colonial towns like Encarnación that glow at sunset. While it's not a beach destination, it offers peace, stability, and extremely low taxes on foreign income. Smart Americans see Paraguay as the ultimate hidden deal, a country still flying under the radar where $1,000 a month buys real comfort and freedom. If you're looking for low cost, no drama, and warm people, Paraguay is the quiet powerhouse you didn't see coming. Number 6. Indonesia. If you've ever pictured retirement as a sunrise surf followed by coconut coffee and ocean breezes, Indonesia delivers that. And at a fraction of US prices. This vast island nation of over 17,000 islands, yes, that's right, gives retirees endless options from Bali's artistic energy to Yogyakarta's cultural calm. The cost of living here is stunningly low. In secondary cities like Yogyakarta, Surabaya, or Lombok, a one-bedroom apartment outside city centers costs around $300 to $450 per month, while monthly groceries average $200 to $250 and utilities rarely exceed $100. Add affordable local restaurants where meals cost $2 to $4, and a retiree can live comfortably for about $1,000 to $1,200 per month, including leisure. Healthcare is improving fast. Private hospitals in Jakarta, Denpasar, and Bali offer modern facilities with doctor consultations typically priced around $30 to $50, and international insurance plans are widely accepted. But Indonesia isn't just about affordability, it's about lifestyle. Locals are famously warm and welcoming. The tropical scenery is unreal. Lush rice terraces, waterfalls, volcanoes, and coral reefs that rival the Caribbean. It's also a haven for digital nomads and early retirees who want laid-back living but modern conveniences. The government offers a retirement visa for those over 55, renewable annually, with proof of modest income. It's one of Asia's most accessible long-stay options. Retirees love places like Sanur, Bali, for calm beaches, or Ubud for mountain tranquility. Even outside these areas, reliable Wi-Fi, scooter rentals, and lively local markets make life easy. Sure, you'll deal with humidity and the occasional island time delays, but that's part of the charm. In exchange, you get sunsets that paint the sky gold, neighbors who treat you like family, and a lifestyle that feels priceless, even when your monthly expenses stay under $1,200. Indonesia isn't just a cheap place to retire. It's a second chance at living beautifully, simply, and free. Number 5. Colombia. Colombia's transformation from infamous to irresistible is one of the greatest comeback stories of modern travel. In 2026, smart American retirees are flocking here not for adventure, but for comfort, affordability, and year-round spring weather. Cities like Medellin, Bucaramanga, and Pereira are leading the pack. Known as the City of Eternal Spring, Medellin offers a mild climate averaging 72 degrees Fahrenheit year-round, vibrant culture, and clean modern infrastructure. Retirees can rent a one-bedroom outside the city center for $400 to $600, utilities for $80 to $100, and groceries for $200 to $250. Add occasional dining, entertainment, and healthcare, and your total sits around $1,000 to $1,300 per month. Not bad for Mountain View living. Colombia's healthcare system ranks number 22 in the world, above the US, and private care is shockingly affordable. A doctor visit costs around $35, dental work averages half of US prices, and many physicians speak English. What really sets Colombia apart is its energy, the people, the music, the color. Locals or paisas are welcoming and love to share their culture. Retirees often say Colombia feels alive with festivals, open-air cafes, and greenery everywhere. The country also offers straightforward residency paths, including the retirement visa, which requires proof of about $1,000 in monthly income, like Social Security. That's it. Of course, not every neighborhood is perfect. Some areas are safer than others, but the expat community is thriving. Many Americans settle in Medellin's Laureles or Envigado neighborhoods, or near Santa Marta for coastal charm. Colombia is no longer the stereotype. It's the South American secret that blends modern comfort with stunning affordability. If you want to retire somewhere with heart, music, and mountain air that feels like freedom, Colombia is calling your name. Number 4. Philippines. The Philippines is where affordability meets pure tropical bliss. Imagine waking up to palm trees, turquoise water, and locals greeting you with genuine smiles. That's everyday life here. And yes, smart Americans are catching on. Across 7,641 islands, life moves slow, the sunsets are cinematic, and the math is beautiful. A comfortable retirement on $1,000 to $1,200 per month is completely doable. In second-tier cities like Cebu, Dumaguete, or Iloilo, rent for a modern apartment outside city centers runs $300 to $450, utilities about $80 to $100, and groceries around $200 to $250. Local meals cost just $2 to $3, and public transport rides go for under 50 cents. Healthcare is strong in major hubs like Manila and Cebu, where hospitals are internationally accredited. A private consultation costs around $25 to $40, and expats often carry affordable global health insurance for added peace of mind. English is spoken almost everywhere, a huge plus for American retirees. And beyond communication, it's the connection that matters. Filipinos are famously kind, family-oriented, and respectful, making integration effortless. The government's Special Resident Retirees Visa, SRRV, is a huge perk, offering indefinite stay, multiple entry, and tax benefits with a modest bank deposit requirement. It's one of Asia's most retiree-friendly systems. Daily life feels like paradise with purpose. You can snorkel before lunch, volunteer at a local school, or spend evenings with new expat friends along the beach. Retirees often joke that their biggest stress is deciding which island to explore next. Sure, the Philippines has quirks, power outages, rainy seasons, and traffic in Manila, but the reward is freedom. You live comfortably, eat fresh seafood daily, and never worry about winter coats again. For Americans ready to trade snow for sunsets, the Philippines isn't just cheap, it's emotionally rich, endlessly warm, and one of the smartest retirement moves for 2026. Number 3. Mexico. For decades, Mexico has been the unofficial retirement capital for smart Americans, and in 2026, it's only getting better. The combination of proximity, affordability, and lifestyle makes it a top pick for retirees looking for comfort without leaving the continent. Here's the math. In most mid-sized Mexican cities, your entire monthly budget, rent, food, transportation, healthcare, can sit between $1,000 and $1,400. A one-bedroom apartment in charming towns like Puebla, Merida, or Ajijic rents for $400 to $600. Utilities average $100 and groceries run around $200 to $250. Eating out? Authentic tacos for $1 or a 3-course restaurant meal for under $10. Mexico's healthcare system is one of its biggest draws. Private hospitals in places like Guadalajara and Mexico City rival U.S. quality at a fraction of the price. Doctor visits range from $25 to $40, and many facilities offer English-speaking staff. The temporary resident visa is also retiree-friendly, requiring proof of just $2,600 in monthly income, or about $43,000 in savings. Once approved, you can live here for up to 4 years, renew it easily, and even transition to permanent residency. But what keeps retirees hooked is lifestyle diversity. Want beaches? Try Puerto Vallarta or Mazatlan. Colonial charm? San Miguel de Allende. Modern convenience? Querétaro. Every region feels different, but all share Mexico's legendary warmth, music, and food culture. Safety varies by region, of course, but millions of Americans already call Mexico home, and expat communities thrive across the country. Retirees here say the same thing. Mexico lets them live like royalty on a middle-class budget. Affordable healthcare, sunshine, and culture, just a short flight from the US? That's a win for 2026. Number 2. Malaysia. When it comes to value for money, Malaysia is a heavyweight champion. Retirees are calling it Asia's best-kept secret. A tropical nation that offers modern comfort, first-class healthcare, and English-friendly living at bargain-level costs. A one-bedroom apartment in Penang or Georgetown rents for around $400 to $600. Utilities hover near $80, and groceries cost 30 to 40% less than in the US. Eating out is part of the culture. You can enjoy sauté skewers, noodles, and curry for under $3. Monthly living expenses land between $1,000 and $1,300 for a comfortable, city-center lifestyle. Malaysia's infrastructure is superb. Clean roads, reliable internet, international airports, and high-quality healthcare that ranks among the best in Asia. Private hospitals like Gleneagles or Pantai Medical Center offer advanced care for pennies compared to US prices. A specialist visit often costs $30 to $50. The government's Malaysia, My Second Home MM2H program, is another major perk. It allows foreigners to live long-term, own property, and even bring family members with flexible visa options that can last up to 10 years. Malaysia is also incredibly diverse. Malay, Chinese, and Indian cultures blend into a harmonious society with English as a common language. From Kuala Lumpur's skyscrapers to Penang's UNESCO-listed Old Town, there's a balance of tradition and modernity few countries can match. Retirees also love Malaysia's affordability without the chaos, clean cities, high safety ratings, and friendly locals. And if you want to escape city heat, the Cameron Highlands offers cool mountain air and green tea farms at 5,000 feet above sea level. In short, Malaysia lets retirees enjoy first-world living at third-world prices. Warm people, great food, and healthcare that won't drain your pension. It's no wonder more Americans are discovering Malaysia as their 2026 retirement upgrade. Number 1. Ecuador. Ecuador has quietly become the gold standard for Americans retiring abroad. Why? Because few places on Earth combine beauty, stability, and affordability like this small, South American nation. Ecuador uses the US dollar, making finances easy, no conversion headaches, no inflation surprises. And with living costs nearly 60% lower than in the US, your Social Security check stretches farther than you thought possible. In Cuenca or Loja, a one-bedroom apartment rents for $300 to $500, utilities cost $80, and local produce is unbelievably cheap. Bananas for 20 cents a pound, avocados for 30 cents each, and restaurant lunches for $3 monthly living. Around $900 to $1,200. All in. Healthcare is exceptional too. Private hospitals in Quito and Cuenca deliver world-class treatment, with doctor visits averaging $25 to $40, dental cleanings around $30, and prescription drugs often half US prices. The pensioner visa is tailor-made for retirees, requiring just $1,350 per month in income and granting permanent residency after 2 years. English is common in expat areas, and locals are friendly, respectful, and deeply community-oriented. Beyond numbers, Ecuador's beauty feels cinematic. The Andes Mountains, colonial cities glowing at sunset, Pacific beaches, and Amazon rainforests all within a few hours' drive. Cuenca, Vilcabamba, and Manta are top retiree spots, each offering a unique balance of tranquility and affordability. And yes, it's safe. Most expats describe Ecuador as relaxed, walkable, and welcoming. Add reliable internet, low taxes, and vibrant local markets. And it's no mystery why Ecuador consistently ranks among international living's top retirement destinations. For Americans looking to simplify life, embrace culture, and live comfortably under $1,200 a month, Ecuador isn't just an option. It's the blueprint for a smart, fulfilling retirement in 2026.